So you get the benefit of the needle going in, and you can go deep into the dermal layer, which is 3.5 millimeters, and then you release radio frequency at the tip. So you get, when you release radio frequency, that stimulates your collagen and your elastin. So you can see here, this is the epidermis, this is the dermis. So we're going all the way down where these dots are, and then it cauterizes at the very bottom. So your face, you don't have like a bloody face like you do with like the Dermapen treatments. It cauterizes at the very bottom. So you have the needle going in, that's one part of your controlled damage that you want. You have the release of radio frequency at the tip, stimulating collagen and elastin. Then you also have the diode color. So for blue we use on acne skin to kill the bacteria, and red diode is for rejuvenation that we'll be using on you today. And you also release the diode. So then you also, it's 3 treatments, and then you also create these channels where you can put a product in. So we usually put a growth factor or a PRP that will drive into the tissue and make it more potent.
I want you guys to pay attention really closely right here to how my skin is. There's a lot of redness and bumps and definitely impurities in my skin. I'm going to be doing the Viva and what's the other one? And the Vivace. Let me just double check. Yeah, the Viva and the Vivace. It's a facial that will retexturize my skin, and the microneedling will dig deep into my skin to help promote collagen and, like, I guess, resurface new, better skin. Oh, by the way, this is like numbing cream, so I don't feel any of the microneedling. They like really take care of you, and they actually care that you don't feel pain. So they're really good about that here. 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So this treatment is called the Vivace, and it's a microneedling treatment. It's also known for collagen induction. It's a minimally invasive treatment, so there's not a lot of downtime, which I love about this, because a lot of facials and treatments that you get on the face, usually you wouldn't be able to wear makeup for at least like a week or a couple of days. This one has a really quick downtime. I believe it's 24 hours. So the device has fine needles, and it creates tiny punctures in the layer of the skin, the top layer of the skin actually. And it triggers the body to create new collagen and elasticity. So that's why it also helps with improving the texture and the fine lines. It also reduces scars and pore size. I love the pore size because with makeup, I feel like a lot of stuff gets stuck in my pores. So I'm able to minimize the pore size with this. And this also helps with stretch marks. If you have any stretch marks, you can use it in those areas as well. This is really, really safe because the micro needle is controlled with this machine instead of like the hand roller ones that we see often. And the reason I'm combining it with the radio frequency, which is the treatment I'm going to do after this, is because that will together help me with contouring and tightening of the face. You can use this on the neck and the body as well. The Vivace combines targeted microneedling with radio frequency already as well, and it helps stimulate tightening. That's what the radio frequency does, the little light, the little red light you're seeing right now. But we're also going to use a different frequency after this to help enhance that even more. So this works in exactly 4 steps. The first, the microneedle cartridge is placed on the skin surface. Second, microneedle penetrates inside the skin. 3, bipolar RF energy is directly applied to the targeted areas. That's the red light when it goes off. And then step 4, collagen regeneration and new elastic production process begins. Alright guys, so now this is the Venus Viva machine. This is to diminish signs of skin damage. The Venus Viva, it's a non-surgical solution for skin resurfacing that corrects the signs of skin damage, improves the appearance of acne scars and other scars. It also helps with stretch marks. You can apply it in those areas where you have stretch marks, if you have rosacea, enlarged pores, or deep wrinkles, even uneven skin texture, which is what I have here, and pigmentation. So it helps with all of that. So before, it was very popular to use CO2 lasers for skin resurfacing, but with those type of procedures, it caused a lot of pain with the lasers and severe downtime that could last like a couple of weeks. So because I don't really have a couple of weeks to just go without making makeup videos or using makeup because I, do makeup for a living, this basically helps me have less downtime, which was a main concern for me, and it's also less pain. So the way the Viva works is through tiny pins that are delivering heat through nano radio frequency. That's what's creating dermal wounds that the body will naturally heal on its own. So this process repairs signs of skin damage that are visible, and since the wounds are so small, the treatment's a lot more comfortable than the traditional CO2 lasers I was telling you about, and the results are just as awesome. So this is going to help me heal a little bit quicker after I do the Viva. This mask is going to help the redness. This mask is going to help restore hydration to dry skin, reduce redness, and fight signs of aging. It's also going to replenish the skin of all its vital nutrients. The reason it works is because it contains growth factor proteins and natural ingredients that are rich in antioxidants, omega-3 and 9. There's calming agents and antibacterial agents. You can begin to see that my skin is already looking 10 times better. This is pretty much the end of these two treatments. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I will leave all the information below so you can be able to call and ask about this treatment if you're interested.